workout going down today is the Old Faithful Legacy. So that is my go-to, that is the GOAT when it comes to supplements and myself in terms of pre-workout. Sometimes when I'm training late, as I've mentioned before, if I'm training later in the day, I'll use the 3D Pump and Performance, but most of the time it's always Legacy. That is the GOAT. 300 mega caffeine, phenylalanine, the pump formula that's awesome, and creatine monohydrate. That I take every day, but when I'm on training days, I have pre-workout just to make sure I get it in. This right here as well, the red candlesticks.
Came here with a broken heart and no neck. Wounds here when tears dry and cracks. So don't be so hard on yourself.
Never hurt. 5 grams of creatine.
How many weeks are we out from comp?
Well, right now we are week 25, so 25 weeks out. At the moment, just a little bit of update for everyone. I've just finished, 2 weeks ago we finished our push phase, so we maxed out there, food was high, drugs obviously escalated. Now we are back to health restoration phase, or maintenance phase. So we dropped all food back to maintenance level, and then obviously drugs back to TRT to try and optimize health before we go and start contest prep. So we've got roughly, we'll have 6 weeks doing that. We'll do full blood work just before we start prep, make sure everything's on point before we start, and then yeah, it's game on, it's rock and roll. So with training at the moment, because we've gone back to maintenance, that means also training's come back to a maintenance level of volume. So while we're trying to optimize health, we're bringing food back, drugs back, training volume back, so we can relieve stress and not create too much stress on the body and give the body the chance to obviously get healthy again before we start contest prep. In doing that, we're going to be far more receptive. Obviously, health's always going to be our priority before starting prep. We want to make sure we're in a good place before doing that. There's no point starting a prep if the health markers and everything's like on the outer and looking shit. So this is where we're at the moment. Then this week in particular, the instructions from Dean was to have a little bit of fun with training, so that we're going to do. Today we've got an upper body session going down with Justin, and we're going to have some fun. So I'm going to let Justin run this session because I enjoy just getting in there and not having to think about it.
That's right.
And getting a push to these big boobies.
Yeah, let's do it. So we're going to start with a dumbbell chest press. Go. Come on. Flat dumbbell chest press, big compound first. So as Matty said, we're keeping the volume lower, prep phase. So we'll do a bit of a warm-up routine, and then we'll just do two working sets. Push those working sets, then we've got to go to an incline Smith. We actually did this movement last week, had a bit of fun on it. Bit of a 21s variation, so that's a really cool, safe way we can take you to failure without accumulating too much fatigue. Flies, and then we've got some delts and triceps to finish with. So.
Sounds like a good session.
Yeah?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
By me determining what weight I'm going to do for my top working set, going to give Justin a better indication of how I'm going to warm up. We're going to talk you through this warm-up process that we've been doing, that we stole off Lukey Miller.
So what he's trying to do, and it's pretty cool, he's using it with Emily, and I've tried it myself and with a few clients, and it's actually a really cool one, so cheers Lukey for that. But what it is effectively is we're trying to warm you up without creating fatigue. Our top working set's 50 kilos. Our first warm-up set will be 6 to 8 reps, 25 kilos, so 50%. The next set will be 2 to 3 reps at 75% of that weight. Then we do 1 rep at 90%, and then we go into our 2 working sets. Now what we're trying to do is we're trying to prep the body, get your body used to the pattern and used to the load, especially on the 90% set. When you normally do your first heavy set, it can kind of feel a bit heavy, and then the next set you do, you feel a lot better. So what that is neural adaptation. Your body's got more access to your tissue because you're ready for the load. So he's trying to get your body ready for the load without creating fatigue, so we can lift more weight with more volume.
We'll do, like in the past, primer sets where we'll just randomly select, I don't know, like 30 kilos and do like 5 to 6 reps, and 45 kilos, 5 to 6 reps, and like just randomly pick weight, warming ourselves up, so where this is a little bit more calculated,
more structured, yeah.
And structured.
Yeah, so we bring out the calculator again.
Quite well on that weight too.
Times 0.5. So warm-up's going to be somewhere around the 27.5 to 30 kilos.
Yeah, lucky it looks lean.
So So here we go. The big pro. Hey, not so good on the
Don't put me pressure. You should see me. I look like an absolute twat. I don't do a lot of flat dumbbell press, and even in the past I avoid it because when you got 60 kilos or whatever on your knees, I always fall back and like kick all over the place like a retard.
I've actually never seen you do it before.
Yeah, no, you haven't. I did it last week, Justin, and he nearly fell over laughing.
We all have to start somewhere. That's all, I'm feeling that tissue. So as Matty was saying before, the drop in volume and everything with the pre-prep phase, one important factor is we still need to make sure that we are maintaining some intensity. So our working sets, we still need to be shifting some load because obviously we're trying to maintain tissue that we've acquired in a push phase, and now he doesn't have the calories or the supplements to back that up. And quite often what you'll find if he was doing 3 or 4 working sets on an exercise and now he's gone to 2, you can definitely increase or even maintain that load over a period of 2 to 3 months.
So when are you going to start shredding down?
Well, exactly that. So at the moment we're trying to, what Justin just highlighted, we're trying to hold that new tissue that have accrued in the off season. So in that holding phase, so it's really important that I don't f around with my training. Although volume's being decreased, the intensity's got to be there. I want to be trying to maintain my strength as much as possible, or very close to, if not right on, what I've had in the off season. Obviously it's going to be reduced from 4 sets down to 2, so I should be able to do that in less calories, less drugs. And then for now, we've got 5 more weeks of this to try and really hold on to that tissue, and then we start to, that's when the fun happens. That's when we pull calories down and we start to chase the shreds.
So the key is lock the elbows and keep your knees against the dumbbell. So lock, and you just come straight back like that.
That's how it's done. Wait till you see how I do it. This will look very easy. Nice, bro. Good. There we go. Keep them flat sides. Good, bro. It looks very...
The first time I did it, I dropped them on my face.
Did ya?
My training partner at the time taught me to do them.
See?
And I didn't lock my elbows.
There you go.
And that was with 25 kilo dumbbells.
25. So it looks really easy and it really isn't.
12
So
years ago.
again, it's like you have to keep practicing until you get good at it or have more core strength.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I haven't dropped the dumbbells on my face yet, but Justin
So
has.
you're doing it right.
I just look like an idiot when I do it.
Good, very good. It's hard stopping at 3, yeah?
Yeah. So what I've been doing from my pressing movements, just again, it's just what has felt good and worked for me, is I tuck the elbows a little bit, bring a little bit more tricep in, and I actually turn the dumbbells, instead of being like that, I just turn them in a little bit more towards neutral grip and press that way.
So there's nothing wrong with, like, we can press horizontal and we can press way down here. Obviously it's going to dictate how we work the tissue. If we tuck the elbows in a little bit further, it's actually going to work a lot more through the upper pec. And a problem that Matty's had in the past when we've gone a bit heavy on the pushing is he tends to bring in a lot of load through his trap and up through his scalenes and everything like that. So we're trying to really keep the load through the main part of his chest.
And in particularly on a flat press, we're trying to keep a load through the majority of the pec major. If we're trying to bring it up where Justin has said, we can manipulate the incline bench to get more of a upper pec. So for me, it's just, again, I'm not going horizontal because I'm going to jam up the anterior delts, but I'm not down too far. He's just trying to get me to turn them dumbbells slightly out, like a 45 degrees, just to try and get a better contraction through the pecs.
So nothing wrong with either way, right? But have a reason why you're doing something. So this is really trying to prime the nervous system now, get the body used to the load. So take your time with this 1 rep. It's only 1 rep to prep yourself for the working sets.
Nice one. Perfect.
It's like 2 of me.
Is that how heavy are you?
Oh no, a bit heavier, but like pretty much like 2 of me.
That's it. Funny how that 1 rep felt the best so far.
Yeah. So now we're both feeling good, we're primed, and we'll do our top working sets now. So 57 kilos we calculated. We're both going to go for it. Last week I did 60. Rep range that Justin gave me was 2 sets of 10.
Yeah.
I got 10 on the first set and like 8 on the second set. So instead I bit off a little bit more than I could chew. That's what I was saying earlier. So this week, if I can get 57 for 10 or 2 sets of 10 or even more,
push to 11, 12.
to 11 or 12, it's going to be better than last week's performance in total volume.
Righto. Yep. Come on. Do you tell yourself anything before you do the set?
Don't let Justin beat me. Nice, there we go. Very good. There, right, there we go, lats on. Right, drive, good. Let's go. You got this. Up. Good. That's each other. Up. Nice, bro. Ooh, good work. It's good.
There we go. Oh yeah, graceful as ever.
Graceful. Like a ballerina. Righto. Right. Left. 2, good. 3, 4, just push away a little bit more towards the mirror. 5, there we go, through the center of the peg. 6, good. 7, good. That's it. 8, 9, good. Keep one rep in hand so you can do another one if you can. Come in. Go, 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 good. Good. So straight away, last week, he did 10. Oops. He did 10 by 60, 600 kilos. 11 is what he just did, 632.5. Progression. If you're shooting for your top set and it's only 6 reps, you'd be pretty sure that probably only 4 of them are going to be good. Whereas if you're shooting for 10 or 12, 8 to 10 of them are good. So what's doing the damage? You know, it's those good reps. Yeah, that's right. Getting that good contraction, really focus on the load and technique and execution of the exercise rather than use the momentum and then the last couple of reps where they turn to shit, it's just not as good. So generally, if my rep range is 8 to 10, before I look to increase load, I will get to like usually 13 or 14 reps. Then I'll be like, right, now I'm going to increase to the next dumbbell up, and that usually will form me back into 8 to 10 quality reps again, as opposed to falling out of that rep range being like 6 to 7. Yeah, exercises you can progress, but there's smaller ones, or especially our weak points, we've got to treat it that way, because one extra rep at 50 kilos or 57 kilos is 57 kilos extra. So that's a big jump, you know? You're skinny bitch, Justin, you're a skinny bitch. It's not negative self-talk, by the way, that's motivating self-talk. Very well done. Right, there we go. There it is. Right, good man. Go. Right. Yes. Right, come on. Let's go. You got this. Let's go. Right through the feet. Transfer up to the chest. Let's go. Good. Keep that form. There you go. Everyone. Let's go. Dig deep here. Drive. That should keep going. Get it up. Good. No, that was 9. Are you sure? Pretty sure. Yeah. We'll do a count back on the video. Yeah, let's go. 1. There, don't drive to the beach. 2, 3, 4, good. Push towards that mirror slightly. 5, that's it there. 6, good. 7, good. Don't speed up now. 8, 9. Here we go. Come on. Good. So reset. Let's do a good rep here. Come on. Go. Come on. Up, yeah, come down. I wasn't backing myself for that last set. I was like, I'll give it a crack because they're on camera. From the get-go, when I really started struggling, I'd chase them extra reps. This shoulder would pop and I'd lose the technique. And I'm just trying to muscle it up, and that's when I was running into scaling issues, tightness through the neck, you know. So with technical failure, he will stop me there. As soon as he sees Now that right shoulder starts to move up like that, and I'm bringing my trap into it, my head's lifted off the bench. He'll either tell me to stop it or he'll be like, he'll call the rep there. So.
There's a reason why I'm doing this, I'll explain. With that warm-up routine we did before too, ideally you use that in a big compound move or a movement where your warm-up weight is a big jump to your working set weight. So now that we've done that, we're fairly well warmed up. It's just about making sure we're primed for the movement. So we'll do maybe one warm-up set, 60% of your working set for 6 to 8 reps. Not enough to cause fatigue, but just get yourself ready for the movement, and then we'll go into our working sets.
I'm getting ready. I'm ready for this one. Opening up that head.
We're going to do incline press. It's a low incline press on the Smith machine. We're going to use a 21 rep format. So what we're going to do is we're going to use 7 reps in the bottom half portion, 7 reps in the full, and then we're going to put the safety locks on and do a shortened range in the shortened part of the pec. We're trying to take the movement a little bit further, but without creating too much fatigue. So that's why we're finishing in the shortened phase and doing that sort of reverse order. You can do some force reps there. So
let's do it. Am I up first?
You've got a fixed path at the bar. Whenever you've got a fixed path, you can create more tension against that path. So typically speaking, you can generate good force on something like that. You don't have to think about stability, you can just drive. A good view too, a good cue is to look down over the bar and you watch the path of your elbow in line with the bar, whereas a lot of people tend to do this with their elbows. We want to keep them under like this. So we're driving straight through.
Yeah, you went first last time. That's alright.
Do rock, paper, scissors or something?
Yeah, here you go.
Rock, paper. Oh yeah.
It's rest of 3. Go first.
I'm going first.
7 bottom, let's go. 2, 3, good. 4, nice bro. 5, 6, that's it. Nice
all the way up?
Yeah, go. 2, 3, nice. 4, good. Keep them back. Drive, nice. Straight, good, bro. Drive to the back, ready to squeeze. There we go. Full chest, let's go. Nice, that's 7. 1 more. Let's go. Up, 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 up. Nice. Well done.
Very good punch.
See the blood just filling up as he goes. It's really nice watching Dustin perform like chest exercise, pressing or fly movements. Because he's so developed in the chest, you just see it as he's activating and contracting that chest. It just feels, it's really nice. So something I'm lacking, but I'm trying.
I wouldn't say lacking. I would just. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, all the way up now. 7. Here we go. So 1. Beautiful. 5. Good. 6. Good. Here we go. Come down nice and slow onto that stop, and then go. 1. 1 more. Under. Good. Same.
Yeah, it's just tapped on the last 2. I was good right to the last 2 reps, and I'm like, it's always that shortened position where it just doesn't feel like a lot, but you're just trying to squeeze it right at the top and get you.
And like I said, the intention for most people, because it's a push movement, they're trying to push rather than pecs pull into the sternum. So we're trying to come inward to the pec, across here. So humerus to the sternum. So we're trying to push inwards. Obviously the fixed bar, the hand position doesn't move, but we can drive our intention inwards. Yeah. Makes a big difference in feel.
Massive. I mean, just keeping them shoulders tucked back a little bit within reason, you know, like not trying to search for it and rolling forward, trying to press forward, keep it nice and straight.
The reps will be what the reps will be, you know. Ultimately, we always want those reps to be as close as possible, but we've got to push too.
Yeah. 2, really good. 3, 4.
Wow.
That's 7, all the way up. Let's go. Keep that control. Good. Nice, Ray. That's 3. Good. Let's go. Ready? Let's go. One more. Drive it up. Righto, let's work here. There we go. Nice, right there. Look at that. Let's go. 3, squeeze it. Come on. Let's go. 4, let's drive. Good. Let's go. That's huge. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Drive. That's it. Good. Look at that. Let's go. We've got one more after this. Come on. No, you stop.
One more rest.
Let's go. 2, 1. Lock it on and drive. Go, 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 go. There we go. Well done.
The one thing you can see that I still didn't sacrifice form. Take the time, take your rest pause if you need to. Don't take the piss, but try and do it with good form.
You're pushing him to technical failure there with 10-second rest pause set. It's nice, and it's a lot harder than you think. Like 10 seconds is not a long time when you're gassed.
Not when you're feeling that, but the pump is
Yeah, it's good. He didn't break form either.
no.
Before he did the rep, he didn't rush it. He reset and made sure that he was driving through. He wasn't just trying to move the weight to get them last couple of reps in. The speed remained the same. That's the entire set.
Why we're here in the first place is to build a chest on this day. So our goal is to fail that muscle. It's not to push something. It's not to try and hit a big number and impress someone that doesn't mean anything outside the gym, you know? Yeah. What do you bench, bro?
Yeah.
What do you bench, bro?
Right.
2, 3, really feeling this out. 4, 5. Good, so here we go. 1, 2, a little bit slower on the way down. 3, good. And then go, good. So cue it under and go. Good, good. Cue it under, go. 3. Cue it under. 4, good job. Cue it under. Okay, come down, come down. 2, 1, under. Rep 5, good. Under, good. Under, go, 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 go. Yeah, that's it. We're working to that line.
Oh, just feel it's just.
It is brutal, but it's because you can do it in this regard, in this machine quite safely.
Yeah.
Like I was saying before, if you were really loading the lengthened part of the range, that's going to be a lot higher load on your body, especially at this time when he's not trying to generate too much load or fatigue. We're able to have a bit of fun in the shortened range and just take it far.
It's fun, you know. So it's enjoyable doing this. Obviously, we wouldn't see us doing this on free weights, like a dumbbell press or anything, like Justin outlined before. We do it on a Smith machine, just because on a fixed plane, or on it could be on a machine press, same thing. You know, it's a little bit safer performing that under fatigue. But I like it, we enjoy it.
Sorry, so we're going to do a chest fly now. So seated chest fly, so again it's quite isolated. Cable just enables us, especially when it's pulling behind us, it's opposing the tissue the whole time. So you just get a really good squeeze out of it. After the 2 compounds we've done, there's a fair bit of blood in there now, so this is going to be pretty direct.
What we've done in the past is we'll do usually 2 compound lifts, try and get the most out of that while we're fresh. Got the energy there, the glucose there, the glycogen stored, and then we'll come into an isolated movement and really just try to drive up more tension through that way. But what we've also done is another way we can attack it is we'll fly first and pre-fatigue before we move on to our compound lift. So like sequence, you can play around with sequence to make it more, to make it harder on yourself.
Depending on what your outcome is, you know, like starting with the fly first, especially for you, we were trying to get a lot of feel into the pec rather than using that shoulder straight up and then take that into the press where you've already got that feeling in your chest. That's a good way to get someone to think about a lagging body part.
Literally that was our last training block, which we shot YouTube with Justin, was where we did the flies pre-fatigue on our fly movement before we went and press.
Tempo press, yeah.
There we go, bro. Should lock him, chest up. Yeah, very nice. What do you got?
That's 9.
Yes, there you go. Last one, chest up, drive through. Well done.
Under. go, chest up. 5, good. Beautiful form. 6, good. 7. Yeah. Go, 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 go. Good job. There we go. You can see how much quicker the fatigue comes in on an isolation movement.
Yeah, especially after that. Something I've worked very hard with Justin is fixing up my technique and execution with my fly variations and my pressing. Obviously that's why it's been a weakness, the thickness in the chest, or weaker part for me. Just coming down to my ability to isolate that muscle and get the most out of the exercise or the rep.
Again, that's why we're here, especially as a bodybuilder, you know. It's your goal. Your goal is to build muscle, so your goal is to put yourself in a position where you can tax that muscle and take it to its, you know, to its fatigue.
And like obviously training, you know, I'm still finding better ways to execute exercise, asking for help from people smarter. Like you people get so arrogant in the gym thinking they know it all, and here's guys like myself and other people always seeking more advice on how we can get more out of a movement pattern, or
and it's the same. I'm a coach. I pay a coach for the same thing on how to coach, and you know, so we all have someone in the industry that we can learn from and
open to it, you know, not closed-minded or narrow-minded, thinking you know it all, because the more you learn, the more you realise you don't know. Chest up. Yes, there you go, that's the rep. Yes. Keep that technique. Good, right there. Good. Chest up. Yeah, I got you. There you go. Drive, 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 drive. Let's go. One more here. Set. Drive through. Drive through, drive through, drive through. Go, 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 go. Nice.
oh, I'm tough. The beauty of the you know, just having the 2 working sets, like you can push yourself pretty hard within that set, but as soon as you stop the set, like your muscles are sore, but you're not fatigued, you know. So that's what we were saying before. That's that difference between those push phases where you're fatigued and you need the extra rest and everything. Whereas now it's like you enjoy this part of it. You can push yourself, but then it's not too much. So it's important to maintain that for this phase, because that's.
It's almost like the old saying, you're stimulating it, but we're not annihilating it in terms of the muscle. Like, yeah, when obviously food's escalated, drugs are escalated, we push more volume, we're doing 3 or 4 sets, needing that bigger recovery, absolutely tax before we move on. As here, everything's reduced, but we still like really fucking smash it for 2 sets, but you get that nice like feeling of fullness and like full of blood, but I'm not able to, not sitting over here trying to milk another minute and rest before I do my exercise.
Yeah. What we've been working on with Matty is creating this steep angle here, so you can see with when the shoulder's sitting back, nice steep angle here, and the shoulder's not coming forward. You can see how far the pec is in front of the shoulder. But beforehand, the delt used to come around and out here. Now you can see it stays locked down, braced through, and the pec's well ahead of the delt. You can see that's just sitting right up nice and thick. Good. Good. Go, 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 go. Chest up, chest up, chest up. That's gonna be here, bro.
There's only 8 reps.
Yeah, mine was 9. You'll typically see the fly's not a strong movement. Press can be a stronger movement because they're using a lot of tricep or a lot of shoulder. So a fly's been a big focus of his to really get that weight up. And it's coming, it's coming.
Big difference. Yeah, for me to notice it as well, it's always a good sign.
Well,
usually you're the last person to notice it.
Alright, so let's go here.
So we've got a tricep, we're going to do tricep extension here, cable, but we've got the Vulcan straps here that this is Justin's personal straps, but you talk about, I find this is by far the best in terms of like getting good contraction to the triceps. You can use it for a lot of things, but we're using it at the moment for a tricep.
I mean, you can do the same thing with a long rope as well, but really what it's enabling us is just to get our arm into a position where we couldn't otherwise get it. So obviously, when we bring the elbow back behind the shoulder, we're shortening the tricep, and when we extend the elbow, that's like a fully shortened tricep. So in terms of feel, you're going to get a lot of feel out of the tricep. Generally,
you'll see people, and in the past, like people stand up a lot more upright and just go down to there. It's like what he's got is a bit more torso bend, and like I said, having that elbow back behind the almost. You'll see when he starts performing.
And just with the strap, because you can sort of push with your palms, so you can just drive the force backwards. So again, there's no right or wrong way. It's just what you can create better feel. So the upper arm stays dead still, and we're just moving by the elbow. Like that.
So he's not rocking over it or anything. He's got it dead still. So he's got to stabilise through the shoulder here, and just driving as much tension as he can through the tricep.
Don't retract it.
Lats and that are on, the scaps in place, and driving.
Just to warm up anyway. It's a big gun, so keeping this part still the whole time, and we still want to take our elbows through maximal range, so right up, go, good. So we really push that elbow back towards the floor, and drive those palms back. There we go, that pro triceps right there. Pulse. Yep, that'll do, just warm up.
I find this is the best, just having that grip. Sometimes when you use the rope, obviously if you haven't got access to Vulcan straps, a rope's going to work well, but just being able to get your hands through there, get in a nice position to really shorten that tricep as much as possible.
These ones are on Amazon, but there's a B-strap here as well. They sell them here at the gym, and you can get them locally in Australia as well.
12-15 rep range we're looking for here. He wears shirts to cover him up. Doesn't like to get the gun down. Nice, bro.
I'll win, I'm next to you.
Come on. There we go. Good. Nice, bro. Perfect. Nice. Let's keep working out. Let's work. There you go. Oof. Blood's in it now. Let's go. Drive down. Good. Let's work. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Nice, bro.
Oh, it was tough.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
Look at that, it's like a cold piece of steel. 2, so keep these back, let the elbow bend, and then push back towards me. 3. 7, good, so just stay still, let the elbow bend, and go. 8. 9, good. You can see how when Matty comes up, he sets his shoulders first. 10, you watch. Set. 11. Set. Go, 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 go. Good. Got another one? Yep. Set.
Pretty much everything I'm doing is just 2 sets, 2 working sets, 2 top working sets. So like I said, keep intensity high, volumes drop back, just so we're able to recover and not create too much stress on the body when we're trying to optimize health at the moment. So enough to retain that muscle tissue, but not enough to cause too much damage. That takes too long to recover.
When you're doing smaller muscle groups and you're trying to obviously get the most out of the movement, if we go too heavy in the load, we're not able to retain that position to get the most out of that tissue, and you end up just recruiting something else. So I just said to Matty, we'll drop the weight back 1 plate. The first set he got 13, I got 12. We'll drop it back 1 plate and shoot more for the 15.
There you go. Nice, bro. There we go. Good. Perfect. All locked. Let's work. Yes. Let's go. Keep it there. Drive through. Let's go. Drive down. Nice. Come on. Let's work. Let's go. Come on. Nice.
In.
Let's go.
Stop, 5 seconds.
Let's finish strong. Set. There you go. Nice, bro.
One more.
Come on, let's work. There you go. Drive through. Good man.
That was a no rep, that one. Righto, here we go. 2, good. Sit. 3, good. So it's important to know this angle doesn't change. 4. 5, good. You'll see, so he braces through here. And then go 6, look at that. So we're really trying to take these 2 points together. Here we go. 1, good. Make sure we get that range, lock down. 2, wrist pause after this rep. Lock it down. Yeah, come down. Set it. Get it. Set it. Go, 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 go. Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah. Good.
And now we've got some fly variation going down, some lateral raises.
So again, having a machine with a fixed arm it allows you to not have to focus so much on stability and really focus on isolating the muscle. So here we're trying to focus on the lateral head of the delt. So what most people do is when they lift, they elevate. So the shoulder comes up and they use a lot of trap, upper trap. So what we're trying to do is depress the shoulder and imagine we're pushing outwards. So it's always slightly in front of your body, it's not back here. Down, and then we try to drag our arm out to the side and really target that lateral head. Good, because I can't see the mirror.
Yeah, that's right.
No, you're right. And remember the other thing we did on this, you stop short at the bottom.
Yeah, that's right.
One more.
Let's go. Ready? Up. Good. He's got a more fitted shirt at the moment, so it creates more, it shows his shape through his delts and stuff.
You gave me the shirt.
He fills it out better than I do.
That's it. Good. Hey, right there. Yeah. 9. Good. 10. Good. 11. Good. Good. Go. That's it.
Really good. It's like right down in the insertion point. We feel it dropping down. Good pump.
Would you prefer to do this over like dumbbells or?
I just like changing it up, you know. A lot of the time I like to, not all the time, be careful what I say there. During training blocks, there'll be obviously the exercise I stick to for a period of time. So whether that's 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, I'll stick to the same exercise, same sequence, so I can progress that each week. But then when we rotate through different training blocks, it's good to try different variations. So we might be a dumbbell variation of a fly. Like within the training block at the moment, we do a fair bit of delts. So one session will be like a dumbbell lateral raise. Next session, the back end of the week, it might be a cuffed, laying incline cuffed cable fly, or we change it up to a machine one. So it's just getting a variety, changing the angle slightly, just trying to get more frequency in the.
Yeah, you got to understand how the strength curve works for each exercise. Like a dumbbell lateral raise is typically the hardest when it's away from your body with gravity. With this machine, the way the strength curve works is it's actually easier up the top. So it enables us to put a bit more load, you see that, load on that lengthened part of the range, and also spend more time in the part that we normally can't with dumbbells. So it can complement the dumbbells quite well. So you can have them both in the same plan at different parts through the week and get the best outcome, you know?
There you go. There. Nice one. There. Drop down. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Down. Yeah. Constant tension on the delt. Good. Ready? Down and away. That's it. Perfect. Oh yeah. Let's go. Right. Keep that form. Keep that form. Delts up. Ready? Away. Come on. Good man.
We start. So we're starting with intention. We're going to put that load in the delt. There we go. 2. 3. Good. That's it. Really spend time with it. 4. That's beautiful tempo right there. 5. Just there. Come on. Forward. It's the last ones. Come on. 5. Good. Take a few seconds. 4. 3. 2. 1. Here we go. Lock. Away. Yeah, go on. Yeah, that's you, bro. That's you.
That hurts. In a good way.
There we go. That's
it. Well, that's a wrap today, guys. That's look, again, we're in a health restoration phase, a maintenance phase at the moment. So it's like 5 exercise. At the very most, we might do 6, and again, no more than 2 top working sets. But as you've seen today, the intensity is still there. We still put the effort in, really, well and truly, for them 2 working sets. Thanks, Justin, again. So training with Justin every week. Hopefully, you might even do a bit of a cut with me going into comp, so you can hurt with me.
Maybe we'll see. No, we'll see.
Prep, starting comp prep's not too far away, literally like 5 weeks away. So mentally prepare myself for that and excited at the same time. So if you like this, subscribe. tell your friends, tell your family, get on board, and leave some questions for us. If there's more you want to know, or something you don't understand, or something you want to see, fire it in there, give us some ideas. Appreciate it.
Dumbbells.